By now you've filed your taxes, we hope, and you still have mounds of paperwork. So what can you keep and what's safe to trash? We have with us for Smart Money Monday, Richard Oshiro from Bank of Hawaii with some helpful tips. Nice to have you here.
Always good to be here.
Okay, so let's get it right to it. What can we start to get rid of at this point?
Okay, well, it's always never too late to do a little bit of spring cleaning. But since we're talking about taxes, let's cover that subject first. At minimum, you need to keep your tax returns and any associated documentation for at least 7 years.
Okay.
And the reason for that is because the IRS can challenge a return up to 6 years after you filed it.
Oh man, didn't know that long.
So anything related to that documentation, the receipts, IRA contributions or retirement plan contributions, medical receipts, things like that.
Are there some forms that you should absolutely keep forever?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. A lot of people don't think about these things. Your IRA contribution, you need to keep that permanently. And the reason for that is way down the road in retirement, you're going to need to prove to the IRS your non-deductible versus your deductible contributions and that you pay taxes on those things. The other thing that you should keep track of are any brokerage statements that you have when you buy and sell securities, so you can prove if in fact there's been gain or loss. And with regard to insurance, any big ticket items that you have, cars, jewelry, any collectibles you have, artwork, musical instruments, in case of a damage or loss, you can use those to help you file a claim.
Good to know. On the flip side, are there things that are safe to shred and just to be done with?
Yeah, there are a bunch of them. Let's start with the bank statements. Reconcile your bank statement. You're supposed to be doing that as part of your monthly budgeting anyway. Your credit card statement is also something that you can go ahead, reconcile it. If it's good, you can throw any of those things away unless they're work-related or tax-related documents. Retirement plans. Keep your quarterly statement until you get your annual. If it all matches up, you can shred the quarterly if you want. And last but not least, your paycheck. Right? Every month, you get your paycheck. At the end of the year, when you get your W-2, you can go ahead and shred those paychecks if you want, if it matches your W-2.
Good, because you start looking like a pack rat otherwise.
Absolutely. Anything
involving, bigger ticket item you mentioned, but like your house, is there something special you should do with that paperwork?
Yeah, with regard to your home, it is probably the largest purchase you've ever made. Keep the cost basis, so invoices, and also related to any major improvements you've made. Walls, PV systems, heating or cooling, as well as it's probably a really good idea to keep any documentation regarding to any approvals you needed, either from the city and county or from your homeowners association.
Good advice, and Bank of Hawaii does seminars throughout the years to talk about topics involving your finances. Richard, thanks for joining us.
Not a problem.
We'll post all this for you on HawaiiNewsNow.com. We have much more coming up here on Sunrise.